appears when the holy nights are high. His eyes are blue, his mouth is shut, he does not speak a word. He walks between the churches, he touches every bird. Blue, silent walking, watching, holy stone child. Lalibela, Lalibela, the child with the cobalt stare. Lalibela, Lalibela, he comes when the moon is bare. The priest once tried to follow him behind St. George's wall. The child turned left, the wall turned small. The priest crawled through a crack that opened like a mouth. He emerged 3 days later with his eyes pointing south. Blue, silent walking, watching, holy stone child. Lalibela, Lalibela, the child with the cobalt stare. Lalibela, Lalibela, he comes when the moon is bare. For 1 whole week the priest could not speak a single sound. His tongue was ash, his ears were underground. When he finally spoke, he said only 7 words. The tunnels go much farther than the churches and the birds. Some say the child is Lalibela himself, the king who built the stone, who had blue eyes and died alone. Some say he's a guardian sent to watch the holy ground. He does not age, he does not make a sound. Blue, silent walking, watching, holy stone child. Lalibela, Lalibela, the child with the cobalt stare. Lalibela, Lalibela, he comes when the moon is bare. Now pilgrims wait at dusk behind the church of Marianne. They leave a cup of milk, they leave a small red yarn. The child does not take gifts, the child just walks on through. 30 centuries flat, a step carved in the limestone, a seal they never spat. Carter scratched the plaster, his candle flickered low. "What do you see?" they asked him. "Wonderful things," he said. "Wonderful things." And a shadow, staircase in the dust, gold beneath the gypsum veil. The boy king holds his breath. Tutankhamun sleeping in the room without a sun. The curse was not a cobra, the curse was what they'd done. Unwrapping the eternal, unfolding the divine. A boy king is a boy king, a grave is a design. Lord Carnarvon signed the papers, he caught a mosquito's bite. The bug bite burst, the razor slipped, he died before the night. At the same hour in Cairo, the dogs all stopped their bark. The lights went out across the city, the dark was not a dark, it was a mark. Staircase in the dust, gold beneath the gypsum veil. The boy king holds his breath. Tutankhamun sleeping in the room without a sun. The curse was not a cobra, the curse was what they'd done. Unwrapping the eternal, unfolding the divine. A boy king is a boy king, a grave is a design. The newspaper men went hungry for a story with a bite. They wrote the curse in headlines, they wrote the curse at night. A canary killed by cobra, a tomb that sealed its own. They forgot to mention the boy was only bones and a broken throne. Alone. Golden mask now sits behind a glass. Tourists press their foreheads, they ask the questions asked. Did you see the hippo? Did you see the boat? Did you know that you would be a coat for empires to wear when they forgot their own decay? The mask does not answer, the mask has nothing to say. Staircase in the dust, gold beneath the gypsum veil. The boy king holds his breath. Tutankhamun sleeping in the room without a sun. The curse was not a cobra, the curse was what they'd done. Unwrapping the eternal, unfolding the divine. A boy king is a boy king, a grave is a design. He was 9 when he sat on the throne of the two lands. He was 19 when the embalmers washed his hands. He never ruled the Nile, he never raised a sword. It just became a story that the world could not afford to ignore, and a floor. Staircase in the dust, gold beneath the gypsum veil. The boy king holds his breath. Tutankhamun sleeping in the room without the sun. The curse was not a cobra, the curse was what they'd done. his breath, holds his breath, holds his breath, holds.
The Siwa oasis where the date palms grow. An old man sits with a copper bowl. He rolls the dates in sugar and cinnamon dust. 50 years of trade, 50 years of trust. He never raises price, not a single coin more. The palm feeds me, I feed the poor. Sugar on his fingers, dates in his hand. He sells to the traveler, he sells to the land. His price is a blessing, his weight is a prayer. The merchant of Siwa has nothing to spare, but nothing to lose, and everything to give. He has learned how to die, he has learned how to live. A tourist once asked, why so cheap? Your dates could sell for 3 times steep. The merchant laughed with a toothless grin. The date palm does not charge for its kin. The sun does not bill for the light it sends. A gift is a gift, a sale pretends. Sugar on his fingers, dates in his hand. He sells to the traveler, he sells to the land. His price is a blessing, his weight is a prayer. The merchant of Siwa has nothing to spare, but nothing to lose, and everything to give. He has learned how to die, he has learned how to live. Dates rolled in morning. The palm gives, I do not take. Money's the lie. Listen close, young one, the date has a soul. It remembers the rain, it remembers the hole where the seed was planted by a hand, now dust. That hand it in charge for the water or trust. So I sit here rolling, I watch the sun bend. The customer is not a coin to spend. The customer is a story I get to keep. I sell cheap, so their hunger can sleep. The palm asks nothing, neither do I. When I die, the dates will still multiply, and someone else will sit in this clay-stained chair, and they will not raise the price I taught them fair. 50 years of dust on his wooden tray. 50 years of pilgrims walking the oasis way. He wraps the dates in brown paper and string, eats slowly. Taste the soil, taste the spring. No scale on his table, just his open palm. A handful is enough, it brings no harm. Sugar on his fingers, dates in his hand. He sells to the traveler, he sells to the land. His price is a blessing, his weight is a prayer. The merchant of Siwa has nothing to spare, but nothing to lose, and everything to give. He has learned how to die, he has learned how to live. What he fears before the night, he said, not death, not the fading light. I fear a customer who walks away because my dates cost less than they would pay. Cheapness is suspicion, fairness is strange. The world forgot that a gift can change. Sugar on his fingers, dates in his hand. He sells to the traveler, he sells to the land. His price is a blessing, his weight is a prayer. The merchant of Siwa has nothing to spare, but nothing to lose, and everything to give. He has learned how to die. He has learned how to live. Sugar on his fingers, dates in his hand. He sells to the traveler, he sells to the land. His price is a blessing, his weight is a prayer. The merchant of Siwa has nothing to spare, nothing to lose, and everything to give. He learned how to die. He learned how to live. He learned how to die. He learned how to live. One oar in the dark, the sun is a dead weight. The serpent wants a mark, push off from the shore. The snake is coiled below. Don't stop, don't drop the oar. Same boat, same fight, same night. Same teeth, same bite, same light. Pull the sun up, pull it slow. Where it goes, where it goes. The dead sit in rows, they don't blink, they don't breathe. The boatman knows what the oars bequeath. Push off from the shore, the snake is coiled below. Don't stop, don't drop the oar. Same boat, same fight, same night. Same teeth, same bite, same light. Pull the sun up, pull it slow. Where it goes, where it goes. The serpent wakes at midnight. Its mouth is a crack. It wants the light, it wants the bite. It wants the whole stack. Done this for years. His hands are old, his back is weak. He doesn't feel the fear. Push off from the shore, the snake is coiled below. Don't stop, don't drop the oar. Same boat, same fight, same night. Same teeth, same bite, same light. Pull the sun up, pull it slow. Where it goes, where it goes. Morning comes, the serpent slips back down to the floor. The boatman wipes his lips. The sun is at the door. Push off from the shore, the snake is coiled below. Don't stop, don't drop the oar. Same boat, same fight, same night, same mind. Same teeth, same bite, same light, same light. Pull the sun up, pull it slow. Where it goes, where it goes, where it goes. Where it goes,
his golden chest. He called his daughter from her nest. Sekhmet with the lion's breath, he said, "Go show them death." The eye of Ra, the eye of Ra, blood before the mercy. The eye of Ra, the eye of Ra, the river ran to slurry. She came down on the desert floor. Her teeth were flint, her tongue was war. The first man fell, the second ran. She ate his shadow like a can of meat. She drank the Nile's red stain, and she killed the silence, she killed the rain. The eye of Ra, the eye of Ra, blood before the mercy. The eye of Ra, the eye of Ra, the river ran to slurry. The other gods sat on their thrones. They heard the marrow in the bones. They turned to Ra, enough, no more. What will you rule? A floor of gore. Ra looked down, his hands were red. I did not know I would lose her head. The eye of Ra, the eye of Ra, blood before the mercy. The eye of Ra, the eye of Ra, the river ran to slurry. He poured 7,000 jars of beer, dyed them red with ochre near the village where Sekhmet slept that night. She woke up thirsty for the fight. She drank the red, she thought it blood. She stumbled, fell, the fields were mud. Eye of Ra, the eye of Ra, blood before the mercy. The eye of Ra, the eye of Ra, the river ran to slurry. The lion goddess swayed and sang a drunk woman's lullaby that rang across the valley. Her knees buckled, her jaw unclenched. The slaughter stopped, the thirst was quenched. Ra lifted her, he brought her home. The eye of Ra no longer roams. The eye of Ra, the eye of Ra, blood before the mercy. The eye of Ra, the eye of Ra, the river ran to slurry. But some say she still dreams of the hunt, that the beer was just a pause, not a front. That every full moon she licks her teeth and remembers the taste of the space beneath. Human skin, human prayer, human fear.
White camels walking where no tracks are ever sent. He swore he saw them at the edge of the fading light. I smiled and nodded, I did not believe him that night. Doubt dust denial, desert lies, lower sand. Ghost camels walking slow. Where they go nobody knows. Ghost camels have no load, just the silence of the road. He said a tribe once tried to cross in a single day. They would not stop for water, they would not pray. The sun took their breath, the sand took their feet. Now they walk forever on a road that repeats. Doubt, dust, denial, desert lies, lower sand. Ghost camels walking slow. Where they go nobody knows. Ghost camels have no load, just the silence of the road. I told myself it was just a tale to scare the young, a myth that local Bedouin made up and sung. I am a man of logic, I trust what I can touch. But something in his eyes that night bothered me too much. 3 nights later, I drove out past the last oil well. The sun was bleeding orange, the sand began to swell. I laughed at my own foolishness, I turned to head back home. Then I saw them, white, silent, walking not alone. Doubt, dust, denial, gone ghost, real sad. Ghost camels walking slow. Where they go nobody knows. Ghost camels have no load, just the silence of the road. Their saddles were from centuries ago. No rider on their back, no tracks beneath their hooves, just white from front to back. They did not see me, did not care, just walked into the haze. I watched until they faded, I stood there in a daze. No doubt, just dust and ghost camels. Ghost camels walking slow, walking slow. Where they go nobody knows, nobody, nobody. Ghost camels have no load, just the silence of the road. The silence of the road. I saw them, I saw them. White camels, white sand, no tracks, no end, no end, no end, no end.
The hall is 2 pillars of silence and salt. The dead walk in a line that has no fault. Each one carries a vessel beneath their rib. Not blood, not breath, not the life they lived. Osiris, take no storm. What did you do with your one wild pulse?
I broke it, I mended it.
I made it convulse. What did you hide in the dark of your chest?
A stone, a song,
a guest unexpressed. Writes the ledger with an ibis quill. The feather of Ma'at lies perfectly still. White as the moment before a lie, light as the dust on a butterfly's thigh. The heart is placed on the opposite pan. The feather does not tremble, the heart begins to tan. What did you do with your one wild pulse?
I broke it, I mended it.
I made it convulse. What did you hide in the dark of your chest?
A stone, a song,
a guest unexpressed. If the heart is heavier than a single feather, amid sits beside the scale, she does not bother to growl. She simply opens her jaw, wide as the wound that has no flaw. She eats the heart, the soul forgets its name. The dead become the floor becomes the same. What did you do with your one wild pulse?
I broke it, I mended it.
I made it convulse. What did you hide in the dark of your chest?
A stone, a song,
a guest unexpressed. If the heart is lighter than the feather spine, Osiris nods, the soul is divine. It walks through the field of reeds where the dead grow crops from memory. They eat their own bread, baked from the flower of a kiss they once stole. The feather approves, the heart is whole. What did you do with your one wild pulse?
I broke it, I mended it.
I made it convulse. What did you hide in the dark of your chest?
A stone, a song,
a guest unexpressed. So when you sleep and the scale appears, do not offer your currency, offer your tears. The heart cannot be tricked, the feather cannot be bought. The only weight that matters is the knot you untied in secret. The hand you held, the feather was always you. The heart just swelled. What did you do with your one wild pulse?
I gave it to someone.
I've no result. What did you hide in the dark of your chest?
A feather, a feather,
a feather at rest. And the scale in the jaw and the ibis head, they closed, they slept, they went to bed. are painted blue, like the sky forgot to fall. A family's their dinner against a mausoleum wall. The living sweep the graves of strangers for a coin or two. The dead below say nothing, the dead below are through. Blue domes in the haze. The living borrow footsteps from the ones who stay. City of the dead where the living make their bed. A tomb is just a room where the ceiling is a thread. Between this world and that one, between the dust and bone, the blue domes watch, the blue domes wait. The blue domes are not stone. A woman named Fatima lost her son last spring. She rents a grave with a window, a pigeon on a string. She talks to him at sunset, she brings him bread and tea. The neighbors say he's listening, the neighbors are like her neighbors. Blue domes in the haze. The living borrow footsteps from the ones who stay. City of the dead where the living make their bed. A tomb is just a room where the ceiling is a thread. Between this world and that one, between the dust and bone, the blue domes watch, the blue domes wait. The blue domes are not stone. A child plays hopscotch on a grave from 1803. The name is worn to nothing, the stone is history. She draws a chalk door on the wall, she knocks 3 times with her thumb. No one answers, no one answers, but she will not become numb. She waits. She waits. Drifts over the blue domes. The dead shift in their chambers, the living walk back home. But some stay sleeping in the courtyards, wrapped in wool and dust. They say the dead are generous, they say the dead are just. They say blue domes in the haze. The living borrow footsteps from the ones who stay. City of the dead where the living make their bed. A tomb is just a room where the ceiling is a thread. Between this world and that one, between the dust and bone, the blue domes watch, the blue domes wait. The blue domes are not stone. An old man sweeps the entrance of the stranger's grave. He would do the same for me. He says the wind is what we gave each other when we had no bread. The wind and a small blue dome. The dead don't charge for shelter, the dead don't charge for home. Blue domes in the haze. The living borrow footsteps from the ones who stay. City of the dead where the living make their bed. A tomb is just a room, a tomb is just a room where the ceiling is a thread. Between this world and that one, between the dust and bone, the blue domes watch, the blue domes
desert of Hadramaut, where the sand turns gray, there is a hole that has no bottom and no day. The locals call it Barhout, the well of hell they name. Things go in, things come out, nothing stays the same. Dark, deep breath, black, hum, whole hell. Barhout, Barhout, don't look down. The well has a voice, the well has a crown. Barhout, Barhout, don't ask why. The well is a mouth, the well is a sky. At midnight, something climbs the wall from deep below. It has no shape, it has no face. The locals know. It walks through camp, it counts the sleeping, leaves no track. By dawn it drops back down the hole. It does not come back. Dark, deep breath, black, hum, whole hell. Barhout, Barhout, don't look down. The well has a voice, the well has a crown. Barhout, Barhout, don't ask why. The well is a mouth, the well is a sky. Traveler once saw a shape crawl out on hands and knees. It stood up straight, it stretched its neck, it caught the breeze. The traveler hid behind a stone. The shape walked past. It smelled of caves, it smelled of time, it smelled of mass. The elders say the well is not a prison or a grave. It is a door that opens both ways for the lost and brave. Sometimes a man will walk too close, the hum will pull him in. 3 days later he returns, he never speaks again. Dark, deep breath, black, hum, whole hell. Barhout, Barhout, don't look down. The well has a voice, the well has a crown. Barhout, Barhout, don't ask why. The well is a mouth, the well is a sky. Leave water at the lip, but never stare into the black. The things below are not for you, they do not want you back. They only want the door to stay unlocked and unsealed, to let them walk the desert floor, to let them cross the field. Dark, deep breath, black, hum, whole hell. Barhout, Barhout, don't look down. Don't look down. The well has a voice, the well has a crown. Barhout, Barhout, don't ask why. The well is a mouth, the well is a sky. The well is a mouth, the well is a sky. Something climbs,
Something climbs,
something falls.
something falls.
Barhout calls.
Barhout calls.
down, down, down. His net at dusk with nothing left to lose. A pull away to shape that refused to rise. Not a fish, not a bone, not a pair of eyes. Not a pair of eyes. He hauled it to the surface, dark and small and wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. The scarab carved from lapis, it had been down there long. Lapis lazuli, lungs of the lake, swallowed by sediment, saved by a dream. The scarab knows. The scarab has grown. He tried to sell it, he tried to give it away. The merchants felt their fingers burn, they would not pay. The scarab stayed in his pocket, warm and low. The fisherman walked home alone, the scarab would not go. Three days later, the net came up empty and torn. He threw the scarab to the deep where it had been born. The next morning it was back inside his shoe. He buried it in sand, it grew, it grew. He locked it in a chest, the lock turned blue. The scarab whispered, I was made for you. Lapis lazuli, lungs of the lake, swallowed by sediment, saved by a dream. The scarab knows. The scarab has grown. He tried to sell it, he tried to give it away. The merchants felt their fingers burn, they would not pay. The scarab stayed in his pocket, warm and low. The fisherman walked home alone, the scarab would not go. Now he keeps it in the fold of his left palm. The lake has grown generous, the fish are calm. He pulls his net up heavy every single dawn. The other fishermen are jealous, they scratch and yawn. They ask him what he did, he says, I stole from the deep. Something old, something small, something that does not sleep. Lapis lazuli, lungs of the lake, swallowed by sediment, saved by a dream. The scarab knows. He tried to sell it, he tried to give it away, he tried to give it away. The merchants felt their fingers burn, they would not pay. The scarab stayed in his pocket, warm and low. The fisherman walks home alone, the scarab will not go. Of the scarab to his wife. She found it once, she dropped it, she forgot her life. She forgot her. For 3 hours just stood there, staring at the wall. The scarab on the floor was a crawl of light and shadow. She remembers none of it. The fisherman keeps the scarab in a secret pocket. He admits nothing. Lapis lazuli, lungs of the lake, swallowed by sediment, saved by a dream. The scarab knows. The scarab has grown. scarab stayed in his pocket, warm and low. The fisherman will die alone, the scarab will not go. Some say the scarab is a soul that lost its tomb. Some say it is a promise rotting in the womb of the lake where nothing moves and nothing grows. The fisherman does not ask, the fisherman just knows. His catch is triple, his luck is thick, his shadow is ashore. The scarab sleeps, the scarab waits, the scarab wants no more. Lapis lazuli, lungs of the lake, swallowed by sediment, saved by a dream. The scarab knows, the scarab has grown. He tried to sell it, he tried to give it away, he tried to give it away. The merchants felt their fingers burn, they would not pay. The scarab stays in his pocket, warm and low. The fisherman and the scarab, together they go, together they go. The scarab knows, the scarab has grown. The scarab knows, the scarab has grown. Lapis in the pocket, lapis in the bone. The scarab knows, the scarab has grown. The fisherman is not alone. The fisherman is not alone.